Our group therapy this week brought out the inner motivational speaker in many of you as you tried to send our writer all the good energy and motivation to keep going. They write, "Help me, Rhonda. I've had a rough few years and my confidence is low. Your article about imposter syndrome hit me in the gut, and although I followed your advice, I need more serious help. I lost my 14-year job as an admin during the pandemic due to company cutbacks. It took me quite a while to replace that job, but that didn't work. I was let go again less than a year after starting because, according to my manager, we weren't a good fit. And at that point, I just needed anything. So I took a job at a lot less money just so that I could have a job. And you guessed it, that job is now gone. It just isn't imposter syndrome, but a full-fledged lack of confidence. I keep losing jobs, and while I really don't believe I'm at fault all the time, it sure looks like that on paper. I can accept some responsibility, but I can't always be the problem. I held a job with great reviews for 14 years. How do I gain the confidence to apply for admin jobs when my resume says I'm not capable? How do I overcome all of these bad luck experiences and learn to believe in myself again? Signed, help me help myself. And on top of all the encouraging messages, which included staying positive, ensuring that you remind yourself that you are valued and valuable, never allowing yourself to doubt yourself, as that just brings you down, while taking this as an opportunity to focus on healing and to continue to improve your skills, we also had some other great pieces of advice to follow. Elizabeth White Peters from Stratford, Connecticut reminded you to stay connected as isolation doesn't help with networking. Check out associations, groups, and anything that gets you talking with others. Elizabeth also recommended that you connect with your previous long-term employer. They may be hiring, and since you are already familiar with their systems and culture, you may be an easy fit for them. Shelley Wassell from Pacific, Missouri tells you to find a mentor, someone who is in your field and someone you respect. Reach out and ask them. And if they say no, move on to the next person. Ask them what they would do if they were in your shoes, and what would you do in all of the challenges you've experienced. Shelley also recommends that when you do land on your feet, and you will, ensure that you are willing to be a mentor to someone else so you can share what you learned with them. Janine Rose from Berryville, Virginia encourages you to reach out and find out why you weren't a good fit. Janine says that when she asked that in her experience, she knew what she needed to adjust, what she needed to learn, train, and grow to ensure that she found a better job and a better fit. If they don't give you that information, take the time to find out what you could have done differently and learn from it. Don't position it that you did anything wrong and that you were the problem, but what you could have done differently. And even if that information tells you you shouldn't have accepted that job, look back and learn. Along with a few others, Stephanie Hand from Chicago, Illinois encourages you to journal all your highlights. Write down what you want, how you want to feel, what values you want to find in the people and the company you end up with, how much you want to earn, and everything that you are awesome at inside and outside of your job. Then write it all down. Write down all the accomplishments you remember from the past, as well as some of your new ones. Again, not necessarily work related. Look at your past performance reviews, your appreciation emails, and notes from former bosses and teammates. Write it all down. But more importantly, read that list every day. Remind yourself how amazing you are and continue to add to your list and remind yourself. Patrice Horster says to focus some time on volunteer opportunities, knowing that we often most help ourselves when we help someone else. You have value, and volunteering can remind you how much you still have to offer while you're job hunting. Many of our contributors have also experienced your situation, so their advice comes from experience and success. Reaching out and asking for help was the first step. Now implement all of this good advice, and I'm guessing you'll be on your feet in no time at all. Good luck.